The western Chinese region of Xinjiang appears to be descending into ethnic violence. A curfew in the regional capital Urumqi has not stopped crowds of Han Chinese armed with homemade weapons heading towards Uyghur parts of the city for retribution. On Sunday, over 150 people were killed, more than 1,000 injured when Uyghur protesters rioted. Mobs of local Uyghur people attacked Han Chinese. Though tens of thousands of police and soldiers have been mobilised, they still don't have control of Urumqi, and the tit-for-tat violence is continuing. China correspondent Stephen McDonald reports.
Han Chinese living in Xinjiang were after revenge. Armed with clubs, sticks and shovels, they marched towards ethnic Uyghur suburbs. According to some reports, Chinese police didn't attempt to stop them. According to others, they used tear gas to try and clear them from the streets. Earlier, angry confrontation returned to other parts of Urumqi, the regional capital of Xinjiang province. Hundreds of Uyghurs faced well-armed riot police. They say their relatives have been arbitrarily detained. In the face of such force, they were emboldened by the presence of foreign reporters and weren't afraid to confront paramilitary police. On Sunday, more than 1,000 local Uyghurs took to the streets after Uyghur workers were bashed to death by Han Chinese at a toy factory. Local Han people became targets and were attacked by the angry mob. Some were killed. Mass arrests have followed. According to Xinjiang regional government, more than 1,400 people have been detained.
They took them all away and took them inside. They took away all the women, and they haven't released them yet.
Many Uyghurs want independence from China, and years of built-up tension seem to be exploding onto the streets, even with tens of thousands of security personnel trying to stop it. There's been shock here at images of Han Chinese people being killed by mobs of Uyghur protesters. As with violent clashes in Tibet last year, there's genuine surprise at the level of anti-Chinese feeling in Xinjiang. This is a long way from President Hu Jintao's stated goal of achieving a harmonious society in China. The government has a job on its hands to try and make people believe that all is well in the country's far west. Stephen McDonald, Lateline.